Coming up on Wolverine Sports Magazine, a double dip of football as Michigan reaches the halfway point of the season. We'll recap hockey's opening weekend against Providence, check in with both Wolverine soccer teams, including the men battling MSU for the Big Bear Trophy. The mag begins right now.
Wolverine Sports Magazine is presented by Meyer.
Welcome, everybody. We're at the halfway point of the college football season, and the Wolverines are exactly where they want to be. A perfect 6-0. They've accomplished so much to this point, but there is still much to be accomplished the rest of the way.
We're proud of the things, we were able to accomplish. We got, Coach always says we got 12 days. We got to make 12 days count. And, we made 6 of them count so far. So, we just got to finish strong. We got the other 6. So, we got to finish strong, make those count, and, keep doing what we're doing. Take every opponent seriously, give them respect so we can do what we do best on Saturdays.
Just week by week, we see what we need to improve on. We see what we did good, and we just try to, mirror that and just keep getting better each week. And I think we do a really good job not looking too far ahead, not looking in the past, you know what I'm saying? What's in the past is in the past. We got to focus on what we're doing today, what we're doing this play. And that's something the coaches have done a really good job, just like kind of honing in on us.
Each week we want to improve from the last game. It doesn't matter how great we played, Like every day we come out here wanting to improve, wanting to get better. And I think that's what's going to take us, in the long run. It's like in October, November, while other teams, they're staying the same. Each week we're trying to get better. We're competing against each other.
There's just so much more to go. I don't even really look at it as halfway. I feel like I could just restart a season where we're going from, we just played 6, so we're going to play 6 more guaranteed. So I just kind of cut the season in half and look forward to we just starting. We got to get better every day so we can get to the accomplished goals we want to.
Later, Jim Harbaugh sings the praises of J.J. McCarthy and makes an interesting comparison regarding his star QB. The 102nd season of Michigan hockey began Saturday at Yost Arena when the Wolverines hosted Providence. Freshman Josh Ernessy scored the first goal of the season, giving Michigan a first-period lead. The Friars then scored 4 straight goals to pull away, 2 coming on the power play. Sophomore Gavin Brindley tallied midway through the third period, but the Wolverines dropped the opener 4-2. Brindley was added again Sunday, scoring just 23 seconds into Game 2 against the Friars, and sophomore Seamus Casey lit the lamp less than 3 minutes later for the Wolverines, who went on to earn the weekend split. Sophomore Frank Nazar scored twice, while Big Ten first star of the week Rutger McGroarty led all scorers with 4 points, a goal, and 3 helpers. Casey, Tyler Duke, and TJ Hughes all had multi-point games for the Wolverines, who held on to win 5-4.
I thought we were pretty resilient. I think losing the first game and then coming back and winning the next one was big. I think we played a really good 55 minutes of hockey on the second game and a little bit of a lull on the 5 minutes in the second game. But I think we're optimistic about our team. We have a really close locker room, and we're just building each and every day to get better each and every day.
We have a great team. It's just being consistent throughout all 60 minutes of the game and not trying to win the game on every shift, just doing your role and doing your part, and then the wins will come.
Tell me about this early part of the season when you guys are, laying that framework, trying to build that unity, that bond that, the last 2 years propelled you to a Frozen Four.
We can help out the newer guys with, the O-zone structure, the D-zone, just, the pace of college hockey. So it's a lot easier than last year, I would say, because we have people to help out and have been coached by Nar and Ras. But it's a lot of fun. I mean, just teaching the new guys, making them feel comfortable, and learning through it. I feel like at this level, you gotta go through something to learn from it and just get better from it.
We're joined now by head coach Brandon Naurato. Coach, what did you like most from opening weekend?
I think we did a lot of good things. I think even the Saturday night game, we played well and we were great in a lot of areas and won a lot of our objectives. Obviously lost the special teams battle. That's probably the game. And then, but I thought we were hard. Our breakouts were better. Our D-zone coverage was better. We weren't giving up much in front of the net. And then Sunday, guys had a little bit more pushback. We're way better in the offensive zone and kind of gaining field position by playing in their zone more. So they're just punting it out and changing, and we can kind of go back at them. But just the overall effort of of all the guys, and we'll just keep building on it. You obviously want to get 2 wins, but we're just trying to grow as we get to the end of the season.
You mentioned building. What is this building phase of the season like when you're trying to create something special?
Yeah, just a lot of teaching. Like, we always talk about the parts make the whole, and individually, just guys being in spots, supporting each other, trying to get into our identity, and then as a whole, like helping them understand what makes us great and, what could hurt us in some teaching moments.
Rutger McGroarty was named Big Ten First Star of the Week. Is he a guy who's ready to maybe take it to another level?
Oh yeah, big time. I think we got a lot of guys like that. I think Rut's top in the category, and he showed it, kind of took the team on his back. I think it's great that he had 4 points, but I thought he had a great game Saturday night as well. We have 5 captains this year, but we have a lot of other leaders in that group, and Rut's one of those guys that he could be wearing a letter as well.
Taking the show on the road, what do you learn about a team when you get outside your home?
Yeah, I think it's awesome just for us to vibe together as a group and spend some time together, whether it's the coaches, new coaches, spending time together on the road, new players, transfers. I think it brings the team closer and should be a lot of fun.
Wolverine Sports Magazine is presented by Meyer and brought to you in part by Alro Steel, by Abso Pure Water, and by Grand Traverse Resort.
Men's soccer battled MSU Tuesday night for the Big Bear Trophy. The Wolverines outshot the 19th-ranked Spartans 10-6 and had twice as many shots on goal, 4-2. Goalie Isaiah Goldson backstopped Michigan's second straight shutout in the scoreless draw. The Maize and Blue fired 3 shots on net in the final 15 minutes, but couldn't get the game winner. With their 4th consecutive tie, Michigan moves to 1-0-5 in the Big Ten as they continue to fight for position in the conference race. More than 2,300 fans, the 3rd largest crowd in program history, was on hand October 7th to watch the women. Their frantic comeback against Michigan State fell just short. MSU's Jordan Wick scored twice, leading the defending Big Ten champs to a 3-0 lead, before Michigan scored a pair of goals in the final 3 minutes of the game. Senior Sammy Woods notched her 8th of the year, and sophomore Kaylee Burrell found the net for the 2nd time in 2023. Michigan is on the road Sunday against Indiana's Hoosiers. The volleyball team beat Northwestern October 6th in a hard-fought 4-set battle to earn its first Big Ten win of the season. Senior Kendall Murray led the Maize and Blue with 13 kills, while senior Scotty Johnson tallied a double-double with 34 assists and 18 digs. Freshman Valentina Olette registered a career-high 6 aces and added 11 kills.
Each month that goes, I start to feel more comfortable. What also helped me a lot is I made quite a good friends in my dorm where I live, so they support me really well. And also the girls tried to help me with the strategy or what the coaches want for me or what the team wants for me.
It's definitely a very good feeling when you finally feel like everything is coming together. So I think this is a very big step for us to just keep going and keep pushing.
This team is excited. They've been working really, really hard and talking about the process, and we continue with that process. Whether we have a win or a loss, we got to continue the development process, and I was really proud of how they came through today.
On Saturday, 2nd-ranked Nebraska swept the Wolverines before 7,800 fans at Chrysler Center. Cornhusker Lindsey Krause led all players with 15 kills, while Michigan was led by Aulette, the freshman from Argentina, who had 8 kills. The 15th-ranked field hockey team dropped an overtime heartbreaker at 6th-ranked Rutgers last Friday. The Wolverines led in both shots and penalty corners, but couldn't secure the road win. Graduate student Isabella Paldi scored her 3rd goal of the season for the Maize and Blue. FYI, Michigan will host the Big Ten tournament later this season, and they've got a pair of huge games at home this weekend, Friday at 4 o'clock against Maryland, and then Sunday afternoon against Penn State. Both those games on the Big Ten Network, and admission is free as they try to chase a couple of teams just in front of them in the Big Ten standings. Women's golf was at the Tar Heel Invite in Chapel Hill Monday and Tuesday. The Wolverines rallied after a slow start to finish 6th out of 14 teams. Monet Chun fired 3 consecutive subpar rounds, including a minus 567. She finished in 3rd place at 8 under par.
Wolverine Sports Magazine is presented by Meyer and brought to you in part by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan.
This week, Jim Harbaugh sang the praises of his star quarterback, J.J. McCarthy. Listen to this fun exchange Monday during his weekly news conference here at Schembechler Hall.
I might have made the comment after that I thought J.J. was the best quarterback in the country after the game and stuff, and had a chance to watch USC on the flight home. He's really good too. I would say, they're both like, that would be like, now you're in the world of talking about, who's better, Kobe or Michael, or the Peyton Manning, Tom Brady. Hey, they're both good. They're both really good. They're both really great, and we still love our guy.
To cite an example of JJ's ability, Harbaugh dialed it back a few weeks to a memorable play at Nebraska.
When he rolled left, threw the touchdown to Roman in the back of the end zone. I got to kind of out myself here, but as he's running left and rolling left, I'm telling him, run, 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 and I see him cocking the arm to throw, and I go, no, throw, touchdown, and JJ looked right at me. I said, I meant yes. I meant throw. He's in control, even sometimes when it looks like he's not in them. The really good ones, great ones can do that.
Harbaugh certainly loves talking about his guys and talking them up in the process. What a great moment from the first half of this season. That's our show for this week. We hope you'll join us next time right here on Wolverine Sports Magazine.